Thank you, Grace, and thank you all for sticking with us. Um, so it came up in our last breakout group that education is really important for enforcing and implementing buffer rules. Um, so let's jump right into this riparian buffer education strategies. It's going to be quick. I'm just going to cover real quickly some of the things I think are really important for educating on riparian buffers and other natural resource topics. So let's hear from you first. Grace, can you launch this first poll? Just take a moment to answer this poll for us, please. What do you think would benefit most from education on riparian buffer rules? The number one answer are developers. And number two, it looks like homeowners associations. And number three would be local officials. It's interesting. We had different answers on our last webinar. So that was really interesting to see. So developers and homeowners associations come out on top. Okay. All right. So just imagine that you have conducted some education and outreach to your audiences, that you have wanted to benefit from that. I'm curious in the chat, like, what will people be doing differently? So you've just started your education outreach planning by thinking about the outcome that you would want for your efforts, what you would like people to do differently. So that's something that you really need to be thinking about. So we see here a picture of somebody actually improving riparian buffer. So maybe she's been educated on that already. But anyway, here are my suggestions for moving forward with riparian buffer education, a short punch list. Identifying your audiences and partners. So to convince people to take action, we have to know our audience, right? And then how best to know your audience than to speak directly with them or somebody from that audience. So get to know them. Identify and find mutually beneficial goals for your outreach effort with your target audience who are now your partners. Create your messages and resources to work toward them, and determine together when and how those messages are delivered. And then after you do this, check and see how your efforts have gone, tweak it, and do it again. So let's get into getting to know your audience and your partners better. So your homeowners or renters in one neighborhood may have completely different views about the creek and vegetation in their backyard than the people in another neighborhood. Say your goal is to get people to leave a riparian buffer intact in a modest income neighborhood because they're mowing to the edge. Maybe there's a community leader in this area that you can find to chat with. If you're looking at a different kind of neighborhood that has their own property management company, perhaps, or if you have large houses on a lake or a creek, maybe your goal is to get them to not cut down the trees for their views, right? So the messages would be a little different in this case, right? Maybe a homeowners association would be your contact in that situation. So we tend to think in terms of public outreach as this general monolith public, right? So it is helpful to dig in deeper and think about this more specifically about the people that you want to connect with. So then you can really connect with those. Some methods for doing that is to go to that audience. So where do they meet? Is there a community organization or an HOA, homeowners association group or meeting? Are there organizational gatherings in that community that you can attend to share about your program and what you're seeking to accomplish? So you're really trying to seek to understand their views, their reasons for mowing or cutting in this area. And remember as you do this that the lived experience is important. So is the data that you might have, but also people's experiences in their environment is important as well. So when you do this, you are acting as an ambassador for your local government. So remember that you can help them to meet their interests by providing the relevant resources, such as their other departments that can help address their interests. So for example, if they're having stormwater issues or flooding issues or wildlife issues, can you share resources or contacts to help them deal with those issues as you're also trying to get them to understand their concerns in relation to riparian buffers. So, and I do want to again say that these relationships are important. So building the relationship and that partnership is as important as conveying your message if you want to be effective in your education and outreach efforts. So just some examples of potential messages that are more honed based on what you learn from your audiences. And here is where you're trying to find mutually agreeable goals. Tongue twister. So for example, maybe they're concerned about losing property due to erosion. And then you might want to help connect with information about how trees and shrub roots will hold the soil and prevent that from happening. Are they having backyard flooding? Well, information about how riparians can help might help address that concern, and connecting them with other resources to help, right? Fear of wildlife and insects. Maybe there's a community demonstration about wildlife to help folks feel more comfortable with that. Certainly those types of educational efforts are fun for people. So maybe there's a dual purpose of wildlife, learning about wildlife and riparian buffers. How can vegetation be pruned to increase visibility, maybe based on what the rules allow, and sharing with people what is allowable and how to do that pruning, right? So let's talk a little bit about methods and strategies. Certainly one of the good strategies are to partner with trusted messengers to deliver your messages. There are a whole number of organizations that you can work with, including community-based organizations like the YMCA, Rotary, nonprofits, your county cooperative extension and soil and water conservation district offices are great partners for this. Homeowners, of course, homeowners and neighborhood associations, that's been raised already a number of times. There are many realtor associations and boards who might make a good partner. Perhaps there's something that could be provided with sales to properties that have buffers. Regional councils of governments. This is a really good resource. Many of these programs have environmental educational aspects, and there are regional stormwater associations, oftentimes run by regional councils of government. Some of them are already doing some riparian buffer education, and you could partner with them as well. So certainly if there's some existing channels like that, or if you have a stormwater program, if you're a phase 2 stormwater local government, there may be some resources that you already have as far as staff that can help deliver this messaging. And some specific ideas include online events. Right now would be a good thing, like a wildlife demo and riparian buffer demo could be an online education program. Big sweeps and cleanups, there could be some education wrapped in there about riparian buffer protection. Certainly community science, there's a great state program, Streamwatch, that Lauren Daniel runs. There are probably ways to wrap that in. I think there are some questions on her Streamwatch app about buffers. Creek Weeks, other festivals, Enviroscape presentations. Sometimes soil and water conservation districts do these, sometimes stormwater departments do these, and you can focus it on riparian buffer education for, and this works for both youth and adults. I've used Enviroscape on adults as well as K through 12. And it's a fun activity to use this model. Social media, of course, and water bill inserts. There's a lot of different ways you can tackle this. And then finally, I want to share about some educational resources that have recently been created as part of this project. You can borrow other resources. And actually, I do want to go back up to this Abbott's Creek fact sheet that was created by a council of government. I think Danica Heflin, if I'm getting her name right, created these wonderful fact sheets about stream buffers. So there are some resources out there. Yeah, that's all I had for my presentation, but I did want to say if you have questions about education and outreach, you are welcome to email me or Lauren Daniel with Division of Water Resources. And either of us will be very happy to